Yeah, sorry I'm late. Someone told me I messed up the editing on my main channel, and when I look, turns out that I did. I really hate my editing software. It keeps failing on me, and people say like, "Oh, well, go check your video before upload." Dude, I hate my voice. Can you understand how it's like to listen to my voice? You don't. So at least the benefit of being me is that I don't have to listen to myself. But I do try to make sure that the videos are edited properly. It's just like 5 videos a day. Sometimes 1 or 2 slips the crack. It's unexcusable, but I'll try to do better. Right, so we're going to be talking about the VTuber implosion. How should I frame this in a way that's YouTube acceptable? Let's just say that some of the allies, some of the activists, have made sure that most Sims from the VTubing community are definitely not going to be LGBT activists anytime soon. Apparently harassing the anime titties and the kettle. Not good, chat. Not very good. Doesn't do much for the Twitter sphere. And I have seen some spicy stuff. Not gonna lie. Now Pipkin Pippa is being targeted by a couple of people. Not a lot. A couple. But I swear to God, if they manage to even upset Pipkin Pippa, I'm not even saying like if they manage to deplatform her, heaven forbid. If they manage to upset her in the slightest, there will be a tsunami of shit that is going to wash over Twitter. I mean, you're going to get so much doxing that like Twitter won't be able to remove it in time. And I don't think that doxing is bad. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just describing what would happen based on previous events. Hold on. Yeah, protect the Banban. You do not know the community that the Banban has. I know that some of the community is from my community. Because when I go there, I see regulars from me. And on top of that, she's got like what? Like she got 4chan. Let me put it this way. Alright, let me explain to you the type of people that watch Pipkin Pippa. You have people that are very depressed. You know, people that are in a bad place in their life. People that have nothing else. And then this big body comes into their life and brings wholesomeness. Right? It gives them another reason to wake up in the morning. Now, if you happen to remove that from their life, if you happen to like take away the little ray of sunshine that they have left into the darkness, you may not like the results. Like you may not appreciate what would happen if someone from Twitter, if some weirdo was to be found responsible of messing with the Pipster. Pippa is a very powerful yabbit. It is only... Well, the thing with Pippa, like, I find it hilarious because her boss is very say-so. Like, Fishman, he wants to run the idol industry by the book. Pippa, unfortunately, is very schizo. She does not want to run things by the book, so they usually clash. Unfortunately for her boss, she is also the money maker, right? Like, she brings home the bacon. I believe, like, from what I saw, like, I'm not entirely sure of this, but I think she is the #1 super chatter on Face Connect. Probably followed by Tenma and Lumi. Maybe Lumi makes more, but yeah, like, definitely she's not going to get yabbed anytime soon. But I did see people already trying to dig into her past, and oh my god, she made a joke about George Floyd. Oh wow, we need to take her down. Don't. My advice is don't. Okay, it's not a threat. It's an advice, because I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit on the side and watch. But I'm telling you, like, if you try to mess with the yab, you're going to see a tsunami of shit. Unlike you haven't seen since... There was, like, another person that had a tsunami of shit coming their way. That dear lady from Twitch. Like, there were so many people digging her past and finding out stuff that she said in order to show, like, what a disingenuous person it was. And the only reason she managed to escape was because COVID happened. So, like, all of these groups, you know, that were, like, digging stuff and they were, like, doing research... all of them stopped because of COVID. Pippa is definitely the yabbit, yes. Holy shit, Regen, dude! That's a lot of buyer's remorse. I don't remember the last time I got a red super chat. Holy shit. I gotta say, if it wasn't for V, I don't know what I don't think I would have learned about Pippa. And I'm a much happier person because of it. Thank you, V, Pippa love. Yeah, I do agree, Regen. You know, she's got this way of charming people in a wholesome way. You know, like, there's two types of VTubers. So you got the VTuber that's lewd. And I pretty much don't support that. You know, I'm not saying they shouldn't exist. But I am saying that it's not really my type. And then you have the wholesome type of VTuber, and we just lost one. We lost the kettle. And the other one is Pippa. Hopefully, we're not going to lose Pippa, but she is definitely playing the Hogwarts game, despite the fact that she doesn't like Harry Potter. It's going to be interesting. V is not the kettle I wish for. I miss Pikamee already. Man, I'm glad that I haven't watched that much of Pikamee. But I can tell you this, if you have a VTube avatar like Pikamee and you manage to get like 650,000 subscribers, you can tell that that lady had charisma. Now, the thing with Pikamee, for those of you who don't know, is that she was actually bullied in Japan for being half Westerner. So... she gets bullied in Japan for being half Westerner, and then she comes along and she's saying, oh, Westerners are better than Japanese people because, like, Westerners don't bully me. And then the allies enter the chat. They enter the chat. And once they enter the chat, we know what followed. Apparently Tema got a violation on Twitter. I believe she was talking about raising a percentage number. I'm not really sure. But she got bonked from her management, and she also had 2 tweets removed for violating Twitter rules. Basically, she said something uncharitable about the type of people that bullied Pekor. That bullied Pikamee. Look at this. You know, I just want you to see something, and we're going to look at this. And then I'll show you the Kotaku article. Alright? I am just a kettle who wants to play the game. So she was suggesting, like, she didn't play it. She suggested that she's going to play Hogwarts. And after a lot of people gave her shit, like, and this is happening, like, within minutes. Within minutes, chat. I am just a kettle who wants to play these games. Playing this game doesn't mean I'm supporting something specific. I just want to play the game, that's all. I hope everyone will have a wonderful day. She should have just not played it at all, this stupid bitch. And the thing is, like, she actually didn't play it, but, like, you have these people that don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, they don't even know which side is up and which side is down, but they just like to hate. By the way, do not contact these people. I do not know who this person is. Alright, like, this is a thread which documents all of the fucking abuse that Pikamee managed to get within the first couple of hours. Like, there's more abuse than this. But the reason people are documenting it is precisely due to this. So, this is Kotaku. Brilliant publication, what can I say? Like when you want to learn wisdom, you go to Kotaku, you know, like the absolute integrity of gaming journalism. And you have this article, which we're going to read together, but before that, look at this. Popular VTuber Pikamee retires following Hogwarts Legacy controversy. There was no controversy, okay? A couple of weirdos from Twitter harassed the lady. Like, doxing, all of the shit. You know, death threats, all of that. Okay? That's not a controversy. That's a hate group. Like, they hated her, right? And she didn't even play the video game. Which, by the way, is the most popular video game of 2023. Like, we're not talking about playing some esoteric stuff that exists on Steam and, you know, it makes fun of some minorities or whatever. Because there used to be games like that. We're not talking about that. No. Like, she played... Sorry, she said that she may play Hogwarts. Okay? And because of that, she's got a lot of abuse. And there's an entire thread documenting it. Now, when you go to Kotaku, listen to this. Did not seem to escalate to harassment. Okay, so if you dox a person and if you have like an entire group of people attacking in a coordinated manner, is that not harassment? Like, what the fuck? You know, Anita Sarkeesian got articles kissing her ass for far less. And by the way, I just want to point out that a gaming convention was also bullied in order to remove this, right? Because it is that bad, yes. Like, within the industry, Kotaku is a fucking joke. Like, all of these California publications are. Look at this, right? So they posted this, and immediately, like, Kotaku was like, oh my god, the triggers are so fucking much, please remove it. So they removed it. But goddamn was it not warranted. How can they lie like that, chat? Like, how can you wake up in the morning and lie like that? You know, the Kotaku journalist, every single time he opens his mouth, he lies. And when a Kotaku journalist doesn't open his mouth, it's because he's lying to himself. And then they wonder, it's like, oh, why do gamers don't like us? Like, dude, I understand making a white lie here and there. I understand, you know, like, lying by omission. But when you flat out lie like that with easily provable things, like, you go on Twitter and immediately if you ask anyone, like, can you show me the harassment that Pikamee was getting? There is mountains of evidence. Like, they will ask you, how big is your hard drive? Like, how much are we talking about? Do you got, like, the hard drive with 2 terabytes? Or do you have the one with 1? Because, like, I can spread it into 2 RAR files. So that after you finish reading the first harassment, I can send you part 2. You know, like, they have to upload the harassment on a Google Colab or something. So that people can read it. Because it's too big for 1 hard drive. And they're like, oh, well, that was now harassment. Fucking hell. Graduation is like saying put to sleep. Yes, apparently the idol industry in Japan, they're trying to portray these ladies as having perfect lives, right? So they call it graduation in a way not to say that they got fired. I genuinely like am curious if she quit or did she get fired? Because like if you look at HoloLive, they didn't allow their girls to play Hogwarts unless they were on the Japanese branch. So the Japanese branch on HoloLive were able to play Hogwarts, but the ones on English branch did not. I know that Pikamee wasn't in HoloLive, but like what I'm saying is that a lot of these VTube companies actually took this shit seriously. Pikamee is 100% innocent. Yeah, no, like I never said that she did anything wrong. Man, like even if she played the game, dude, it's a famous game. It managed to be the best seller on Steam. But like you notice that these weirdos are only harassing women that aren't I can't say like emotionally strong, but like aren't used to handle this level of shit. Like they're not harassing Angry Joe. Angry Joe would tell them to fuck off. Okay, like Angry Joe would tell them. I can't say on Twitter what. Sorry, I can't say on YouTube what he would tell them. I can't. In terms of service, but you would basically tell them to buy some Gillette razors. Let's put it like that. You know, good product, shaves very well. Like if you have a beard, you know, like you immediately shave with the Gillette razor. Perfect product, right? Angry Joe would tell them that, but no, they're not going to Angry Joe. They're not going to who else? I don't know if he streamed it. He probably did stream it, Asmongold, right? Like I think he streamed. They don't go to these people. No, they go to like, alright, well, let's go to the anime tatas, Silver Veil. Let's go and bully Silver Veil. Let's bully Pikamee. Yeah, okay, you know. I wonder why the idols who get fired don't break the illusion, because they're under NDAs, Zlixion. They're under NDAs. So when you join one of these companies, you have to sign a contract that you shut the fuck up. They vultures. They target the people who think will be hurt easily. Exactly, right? Like, they want the reaction. That's why they target these ladies. And it's very interesting, like, the way they target it. They're not targeting, like, the VTubers that, like for example, Calliope Mori. Well, Calliope Mori didn't play the game. But, like, if they targeted Calliope Mori, I'm pretty sure she would tell them to fuck off as well. Or Gura. Gura would probably handle this very well too. But there are other VTubers who would handle it very poorly. Asmongold finished it and there was silence. Yeah, of course. Of course Asmongold finished it and there was silence. It doesn't surprise me in the slightest. They took something from us, Darken. Yes, they did. But like, what's more interesting is that you had actual transgender people telling their allies to shut the fuck up. It's like, dude, you're making it difficult for us. Like, you're trying to turn the entire VTube community against us. Like, please stop. And the allies were like, no, you shut up. I'm doing this for your own good. And I'm like, are these people mental? Like, literally that meme where the social justice activist speaks on behalf of the minority and like puts his hand on her mouth. It's like, no, you shut up. I'll speak on your behalf. Like, at this point, you're not really fighting for, like, trans rights or anything. You're just there to harass a streamer and to have, like, a moral justification to do it. So, anyway, we had Kson. Kson spoke on behalf of Pikamee, which is interesting. Usually, VShoujo tries to stay out of this shit. Like, I expected Kson to be like, well, we stand against hate and blah blah blah, but no, like, she actually stands with Pikamee, and honestly, it's really wholesome to see that. Hold on, I'll show it to you in a bit. Let me just go through the commercials, and then I can show you what Kson said, who, by the way, is very sad about this. My god, I managed to get one of those 19 seconds commercials. It just doesn't have a skip button. Alright, here we go.
VTuber 活動を今月いっぱいで終了するということが
And by the way, you know, maybe this will happen with Pikamee as well. I mean, Kson, like, she used to be the dragon lady, right? And Coco, the dragon. And Coco had, I believe, the most subscribers out of the entire bunch. And she graduated because of Taiwan, right? Taiwan #1. But after she graduated, she made her own model. And now she's got, I believe, 2 million subs or something like that. I don't know why she joined VShoujo. Honest to God, I don't know. These women probably don't want to be independent. I genuinely, like, do not get it. The thing with a VTube company, it's nice when you don't have a lot of subs and you're starting up. You know, like, if you manage to join HoloLive, you're going to get at least 2,000 people watching, if not more, on your first stream. But once you manage to become popular and people know who the fuck you are, there's no reason why you want to join one of these companies. I mean, you're giving them a big chunk of your super chats. You're giving them, like, what? Like, some ask even like 20%. So it's like, okay, YouTube takes 40. And then you give 20 more to the company, and then you also need to pay the government taxes. Like, you're not going to end up with much. So I don't know why she joined VShoujo, but it's probably like because again, like, you get some perks, right? Like, you get the artists, you get the manager, stuff like that. Like, maybe they just are too afraid to do it solo. I don't know. Look at this. I love how she frames it. Playing their unreasonableness on other people. You can tell she's Japanese by the way she's framing it. I wouldn't say, like, playing their unreasonableness. I would say they're being twats. Evil fucking people. That's what they are. Man, her VTube avatar is rigged really well.
Friends forever. 発表の後にピカミーとお話しされました。さあ、さっきしたバーチャル VTuber っていうのは現実世界とは離れた場所にあるんですよ。現実で起こってる問題とか、外見の問題とかそういうのに 関係ない場所を作りたい人たちが作った場所なんですよ。それを理解してない人が多すぎる。関係ないんだわ。まあ騒ぎたい人にとっては関係ないそうですね。なんだけども、アクシさんがなんか理解
Fucking exactly. Literally, you have people that are filled with malice. This is the perfect way to describe it. You have people that are filled with malice and they are just looking for a target. Like that's just, you know, they don't care about social justice, they don't care about anything, they just need a target. Kson is an amazing entrepreneur businesswoman. I would say that more amazing than Kson is, what's her name? Belle Delphine. Like, if I ever have a corporation, the person that I would hire as my marketing department would be Belle Delphine. That lady can rub her tits on Fallout 76 and she would sell 1,000 copies the next day. Like, that lady is unstoppable. Okasan gives the shoujo is the right to make and sell merchandise. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, but like, don't you get like certain obligations? Like, for example, who you get to collab with, the things that you get to say on stream, the type of content that you get to make. I think it may be more than just allowing them to have merchandise. They get serotonin from the bullying. It's almost like it's the only time they socialize with other people. Because I know, like, the type of individuals that do this bullying. Because, like, I spoke with some people that used to be like that and then they got reformed. They hate each other. Like, they fucking despise each other. The only time that they put aside their differences is when they find a target. And then everyone goes after the target. And that's literally the only time they find some fucking happiness in their meaningless life. Yeah, boy Zach said that he never imagined that the mindset of wokeist was ever possible to achieve and confronted terrorists overseas during his duty. What? I don't understand what you just said, I'm sorry. In Vishojo, no, but you don't get anything else aside from tech support. Alright, let's listen to the rest of the thing. What is the rest of the thing? Did I close it? No, I did not. I was afraid that I closed it. Here we go.
理解できる攻撃対象にしかしない、そうですね、思いますね。そう人種も国籍も性別も、考え方も思想も、
Oh, I would not say everyone. I would not fucking say... Well, like, okay, you go on Twitter. Like, this is something legit that I want to address now. You go on Twitter, and you find some VTubers that literally have, like, 2 views. No one knows who the fuck they are. They call them VTwitters. Because, like, they're so fucking insignificant. They're like mushrooms after the rain, you know? They just pop out from the ground. And they have, like, the most opinionated fucking takes in the world. It's like, oh, you can't have a black VTube avatar unless you're black. Oh, you if you're a black person, you shouldn't have like this and that. Man, shut the fuck up. Like, how about you grow your channel? How about you grow your channel? All they do is like, they sit on, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. Oh my god, like, how can you? Who the fuck are you? You're a 2-view, like, only you and your mom watch your channel. Like, maybe, just maybe, if you spend less time on Twitter moaning about what other VTubers are doing that are more popular than you, you may actually have a fucking audience. And I'm pretty sure, like, everyone knows who I'm talking about, because they're everywhere. You get these people that no one knows who they are. Literal nobodies. I don't like talking like this about other content creators, but they're not content creators, because they're not creating content. They're just sitting on Twitter moaning about our VTuber community. You don't even know what the fuck a community is. No one wants you in their community. If you move in, people move out. You're that fucking toxic. And they're like, every single time there's like a minor controversy, like someone says an edgy joke on stream, they pop up, they clip that, it's like, oh my god, oh look what this VTuber said. Oh look what this VTuber did. They're insufferable. Abso-fucking-lut cancer. it is, you know, like, thank you, Zeph, for the $20. So yeah, like, these are the people that are, like, literally concerned, like, genuinely concerned about, oh my god, your race is not the same as the VTube avatar. Because there was, like, a controversy, like, and I genuinely don't understand why. Like, there was this lady which was using a brown VTube avatar, right? And then it was revealed on a live stream where she showed her hands, like, she did, like, some cookies or some shit. And she had white hands. And that was a controversy. That was, like, literally, people, by the way, Romania-chan is in the chat. She's the one that rigged my avatar. I need to be very careful when I say the word rigged, because otherwise the YouTube algorithm understands something else. So if you guys want some good quality rigging or art, go bother her. I'm serious. She does good work. She does, like, really nice shit. I'll show you something after I finish moaning about Kson. So yeah, like, the V-tweeters. My fucking god, like, every single time, like, literally every single time someone makes an edgy joke, they're there, and they're judging. And it's like, who cares? Who cares? You know? But I do assume that if they were to shut the fuck up, they would actually manage to get more than 2 views. You don't hear Kson talk about shit. You don't hear Calliope, you know, like, the people that have, like, millions of views. You don't see them being concerned trolling about other VTubers. It is what it is. Let's go back to this.
宗教も、何にも関係ない。それが VTuber の世界。だということを今一度皆さんに分かっていただきたい。Yes, VTubing is not. It doesn't matter your skin color.
Dude, there are people that actually, like, make their sexual identity the whole shtick about the VTubing avatar they have, right? Like, I would say that for some people, unfortunately, it matters. For the audience, it doesn't. Like, I can guarantee to you, for the audience, it does. You're either entertaining or you're not. There is no in between. But, like, other, like, they try to make, like, their sexual identity their whole thing, their whole persona online, or their sexual orientation, or it's just, like, so fucking weird. Because it is true, like, no one cares.
Your race, your sex, your
Hold on, I love how she said sex.
your sex, your
No, someone needs to clip this.
your sex,
Huh? Is it not Ushikushi? I think it's Ushikushi.
your sex, your anything. Nothing matters in the VTuber world, okay? Nothing.
I think the correct thing it should be she should have said it shouldn't matter. Like that's how she should have said it.
Nothing. It's a different world.
I think that well, she's coming from the Japanese side where, like, everything is say so, and you're basically having to put politics out the door, and this is how it should be. But unfortunately, it's not.
Apart from where human beings live, okay? It does not matter in our world, okay? Why do people still don't understand that?
I think they do understand it. Like, exactly, it's because they know you're human beings, and they know that it can upset you, and that's why they do it. And I also think it's the, like, if you're an unsuccessful person, taking down a successful person is probably the highlight of their day, you know? It's like, oh my god, they actually achieved something. I will now show you something from Romania-chan to make her cringe, because she's in the chat. Hold on, I need to find it. But, my favorite thing that she did. Hold on, give me a second so I can find the thing. I need to scroll up. Ah, here we go. She's going to be upset that I'm showing you this. But you guys need to see it. Look at it. I find it beautiful. This is art. Bah! Too loud. Huh? Did I get copyright strike? I think I got copyright strike. You know what? She can actually file a DNCA on me now. What the fuck is this, by the way? Like on the left. What is this autism? Can anyone tell me? Like, I'm pretty sure like there are some people that understand this. Why are there so many dots and so many lines? Is this what riggers do? Jesus fucking Christ. I would go insane. Holy shit. Dude, I can't edit a video, let alone do that. Yeah, so basically, if you guys want drawings or rigging or anything like that, contact Romania Chat on Twitter. And she's very nice. She's Romanian. She does it for cheap, right? Like $1 there is $1 here is worth a lot more than is there. So you get good prices. You don't get like the prices from Two Tails. Like how much was it? Like rigging $8,000. That was interesting. Like someone showed me the rigger of Shy Lily. And I'm like, how much do they charge? Oh my fucking god, $8,000. What is the autism on the left? I need to know now. The line is -n to +n off a 0 point. The red dot is the current value. Well, thank you, Vorlo. You enlightened me. Romania Chan's dancing waifu is now my friend. You know, I would recommend her streams, but unfortunately, she streams in Romanian. What can I say? It's not for everybody. We need Romanian streamers as well. You guys wouldn't get the jokes anyway. $9,000 to supervise the riggers. Yes, you should have So this is how it works, right? Like you have the people doing the actual work at a company. So in this case, it would be the rigger. And then you have like a person supervising the rigger, like the HR person, and they're paid more. And they also need to have private offices, right? So the rigger should work in an open office, while the supervisor is at the top floor, looming over the riggers. It's not autism. It lacks parental love since their parents are activists. I don't get it, Soldio. This is what $3.5 gets you in Romania? She asked for a little bit more than $3.5. But seriously, if you guys need rigging. Or if you need some of those cute thumbnails for like that are moving for a, I guess like a Discord. If you have do you have a Discord? You shouldn't. It's horrible. Look, Romania Chat will try to do some English streams. You should make a different channel for that. That's my advice. But actually, you know what? If you make English streams, I think like every single Romanian knows English. There was like this BBC documentary where they went into the Romanian canals, like in the actual sewers. And they spoke with beggars and homeless people that were living there. They spoke perfect English. And everyone was like the reporters were like, whoa. Because the reporters from the BBC actually learned a little bit of Romanian and they were struggling to communicate. And the homeless person like responded in flawless English to the Brit, and they were taken aback. But yeah, like it was basically like stop butchering our mother's tongue. Kuromaru Onichan, who's doing commissions? I need stuff. Romania Chan is doing commissions. Romania Chan, how can I get Kuromaru Onisan to contact you? Huh? Let me show you how you can contact her. This is how you contact her. You go on Twitter. And it's at Romania Chan. See, she's following me because she's smart. You guys should follow me as well. Pikamee is trending. Look at this. 48.8 thousand tweets. People are upset. J.K. Rowling is trending under Pikamee. Oh, look, this is also what Romania Chan did. She actually drew and rigged her own stuff. Look at it. Huh? Is it? I find it Utsukushi. What is it? Utsukushi. Utsukushi. Very kawaii. Okay. That's enough. I'm not going to shill anyone for the entire month of March. Like, I wasted all of my shilling in one go. I blew it all off. Okay. Pippa is trending too. That is correct. But Pippa is trending with, I believe, like 2.8 thousand. To be honest, it just started, so maybe it can pick up a little bit of steam later on. Each dot is a keyframe, holy shit, of each model segment. The software that calculates the in-between. Setting this up gives you autism at times. Wait, so like you have to set up for each individual one? My fucking god, I would not be able to do it. Yeah, so Tema said that bullies should get the rope, and she got a community guideline strike on Twitter for that, and her management was upset. But it was right after Pikamee graduated, so people are saying that it may be tied to that situation. Pippa is gonna stream Hogwarts Legacy. To be honest, so I'll tell you my thoughts. Pippa is also a very savvy businesswoman. Like, she knows when to get on the meme. So even if she doesn't like Hogwarts Legacy, she knows that now is the time. The moment is upon us. And as you can see, she's already trending on Twitter. Pippa is a very smart entrepreneur. And she's based. So I'm not going to take that away from her. Yeah, she's definitely not wrong. Tema also played Hogwarts, if I'm not mistaken. But like, for some reason, she doesn't get any of that shit. Why? Because they're not going after people that can take it. Right? They're going after people that appear fragile for various reasons. And I can see why the Kettle, which claims to have been bullied when she was younger and had problems with getting harassed by people. Yeah, I can see why they would target her and not Tenma. I haven't played it though. I need to play it now. I have it on my computer, but I haven't played it. I'm playing Atomic Heart right now. And Jesus fucking Christ, I have not seen dialogue so Reddit tier level. It's one of the worst dialogues that I have experienced in a game in recent time. Which reminds me though, hold on, let me see if I can find the thing. Oh. 1 second. I'm still looking. Is this the one? Ah, here we go. Could you imagine that Forspoken Studio, Luminous Production, has been shut down? Its developers have been folded into Square Enix. This is like, for those of you who don't know the meme, like in the beginning she just keeps cursing and she's like, I moved shit with my mind. I've moved shit with my fucking mind. And I'm like, too bad you couldn't move the ratings with your mind, you know? Too bad you can't move the sales of this game with your mind. And now it's like I just killed the game studio with my freaking mind. Hold on, let me see if I can find it, because it's a funny meme. I move things with my mind. Next game dialogue at its finest. Exceptionally well written game. I do agree with it. It was exceptionally well written. Like, I have not seen a game tank an entire game studio in quite a while. Like, can we think about some other titles that managed to do it? And look at it, it's like a green screen behind her. This is so fucking bad.
Did I just do that?
Well, definitely with my assistance.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, talk to sentient cuffs, kill jacked up beasts. You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
If you could just master these new abilities, with my help, of course.
Did you not just see me take out that gnarly beast? Oh, bring it, you mangled monsters.
So, Ironmouse pissed on this game. Let me see if I can find Ironmouse Forspoken.
I kind of.
Like, you know you done fucked up when VTubers, when corporate, well, she's not really corporate, right? Because we showed you. But still, like, when high-ranking profile VTubers are pissing on your game, you know you done fucked it up. Like, deep inside, you must know.
I don't want to play Forspoken. I know I can't run the game right now, as it is right now, not with this computer. I want to play it when I move to my new place and I'm on my new computers. Only because the dialogue is so fucking bad. So I spoiled myself a little bit and I watched a video of Charlie playing it. Holy shit. The main character is insufferable.
Man, like when lefty Twitch VTubers are going after you, you fucked it up so colossally. I wonder if the writer for that game feels it right now. I wonder, it's like, you know what? Maybe I should have used ChatGPT for help. Maybe I should have used character, maybe anything besides this.
She's such a bitch. Like, what the fuck? Why do they keep writing people like this? I don't understand.
It's for you, Ironmouse. It's for you. It's called representation, okay? When they think of empowered women, that's how you should behave. Like the lady from Forspoken. How did you put it?
She's such a bitch. Like, what
Yeah, that's literally how like empowered women should act.
the fuck? Why do they keep writing people like this? I don't understand.
Because they're lonely individuals who do not socialize. They do not know how to human. How do you expect them to write? It's like getting a virgin to write about sex. I mean, sure, you know, like the virgin may watch Pornhub, might get like some general idea about how it's done, but he's not going to write good spit, you know? Like, it's just not going to happen.
Why is it that every time, like, it's always a female character where she's like mean to everyone for no reason?
It's progressive, Ironmouse. It's progressive, that's why.
Makes no sense. And it's like, what the fuck? No, just because you're a strong woman, that doesn't mean you have to be rude.
Of course you need to. How would other people know you're the boss? How would other people know that you're the boss, Yasquin Slay level? If you don't curse every single second.
Rude to everybody around you and mean to everybody around you and be like, I just want to do things for myself. And it's like, listen, honey, you've been doing it this whole damn time. Oh, fuck. Ain't nobody tell you can't do nothing. You've been doing it all by yourself. I watched this.
You can tell that Ironmouse used to go on 4chan. I don't know if people know the lore, but she used to be based. You know, is the Vishojo thing. Like, once you join Vishojo, it's like Project Melody. They unbaseify you. But like every now and then, you can see a glimmer of what she used to be. Like, there's just like that little crack in the perfect mask, and you know, there's something awesome underneath there. Like, she's definitely hiding her power level.
This playthrough, I was just like in shock at how unlikable her character came off as.
Yeah, it's called a self-insert from the writer, not from you.
Like, I still kind of want to play it because from what I see, like, there's different outcomes that you can have.
Yeah, maybe you know, instead of 6 sales, they may get 7 if you play it. You might be the 7th person that plays that fucking game. I swear to God, it's almost like only streamers that play this game. Like, I've never heard of another person that's not a content creator saying, "Oh yeah, I play Forspoken." That just doesn't fucking happen. The only time I heard it is like in the context of refunds. So yeah, I refunded the game after I played, and it's like, naruhodo. But other than that, I've never heard someone. I'm pretty sure there might be someone in the chat saying, well, I played for this. Shut the fuck up, no one cares.
So it would be interesting to see, but from the outcomes that from everything that Charlie showed, like, her character is just very unlikable. Very unlike, and it's the reason, that's the same reason why I stopped playing Control. And it's like, I really want to play Control and I really want to finish it, but I need to mentally prepare myself because I cannot stand the main character. I just don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her.
See, this is why VTubing is popular. This is literally when I started watching Pip and Pippa. All the fucking characters that come from the West are like that. Exactly like Ironmouse is unlikable, rude to everyone, and also ugly as fuck. You know, like, they don't mention that. And then you have, like, a VTuber girl, right? Like, she's pretty. I mean, it's not like in a sexual manner, but it's like, it doesn't scar my retina to look at her character. And on top of that, she's like a human being. Like, she talks the same way that I would expect an actual human being to talk. And she doesn't move shit with her mind.
I don't like the main character Control. I don't like her. The game is great, but I hate her. I don't like her. Rude? You know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't like her. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to like somebody.
I love the fact that it's rude to criticize a video game. Like, we're at that level. Thank you for the $10, Bob Kawan. V is the man. I don't know. Well, I hope I am. If you say so, I must be. Jake and Associates, I stand with Tema. The day of the rope approaches. Well, if you stand with Tema, Elon Musk might give you a... What do they have on Twitter? Like community guideline strikes, or what do they call them? Pikamee has boing boing. Does she though? Like, her model doesn't really display that aspect. Bet lead for spoken writer isn't in the rest. That is such a good point. You know, like, can you imagine that lead writer, you know, he wants to get another job, and they will ask him, why is there a job gap between 2012 to 2013? Like, what were you doing during that year? I'm sorry, I'm under strict NDA. I cannot talk about that year. Please move on. Like, wouldn't you like the lead writer in Forspoken? Like, I'm sorry, I'm under NDA. I cannot talk about what I did at that company. They write them like that because they think people like mean men and are jealous of it. But nobody likes mean men. I think, like, maybe the rogue archetype, like Han Solo, you know, like, he was a little bit of an ass. But, like, while he was an ass, he always did the right thing. And he was usually... this is something else they don't understand. He was an ass by being snarky and making fun of people, but he actually was kind and was helping, right? So his actions didn't coincide with his words. But yeah, I guess it's like the rogue archetype that they're trying to emulate. But it looks so fucking bad when they do it. Am I crazy, or did Sargon voice the coffin for Forspoken? I haven't played Forspoken. I don't know. My God, it's one of the worst games that I have seen coming out. Is there like another game similar to Forspoken that managed to tank an entire fucking studio? Oh, there is! Oh, okay, so there is a game that managed to tank a studio. Also came out this year. What the fuck is it? Saints Row! Saints Row 4! I'm pretty sure like it's going to end up tanking that studio. There are no sales! Like, where are they? The only way to not let VTubing become another hobby that is overrun is you need to watch more based VTubers. Pippa and me. Oh, I see what you did there, Koro Amaru. You did the self-insert. You did the self-insert like the writer for Forspoken. Yeah, Saints Row. But like, other than that, let me think of another game that managed to... Like, usually that doesn't happen. Like, it's very rare. Like, a game is literally that fucking bad that just entire studio like gets tanked down. I I mean, Telltale Games doesn't really have like the one game which tanked it. Like that was a coordinated group effort. But come on, there must be one. V, would it be amazing if the last cool guy on the internet came back for this? I would love that. Every stream from Jim is like every frame is a present. Every frame of Jim, Mr. Merker, is a present. Like he should come back just for the. Like, can you imagine this? Like something pisses off Jim so much he would actually start the stream on YouTube. Mass Effect Andromeda did not tank the studio. It should have though, but it did not. Like, let's put it into perspective. Forspoken is actually far worse than Mass Effect Andromeda. There must be another game that did that. SimCity, no. No, Fallout 76 did not tank the studio, man. Yeah, I can't think of it. No, this is an accomplishment, right? This is why I can't think of it. It's something in Premiere. I mean, they need to write a PhD on how to destroy a game studio so thoroughly. And by the way, the writing, they deserve the most credit. Like, one of the main reasons people did not like Forspoken was the writing. Like, they could put up with the combat system, which was also bad. They could put up with the graphics, but the writing was something that you just can't put up. Medicare, Comet destroyed the soil. The new BioWare was basically shut down. Shut down the studio branch, not the whole EA. BioWare is still up. No, 343 is not going under. Big company usually can still borrow enough to come back from a terrible game. I guess. But like, big companies don't make games this fucking terrible. Like, this was an accomplishment in terribleness. The writing in God of War Ragnarok isn't that bad. Like, God of War Ragnarok is playable. I mean, yeah, it does have wokeness in it, but it's not as bad. Oh, I know a game that would have tanked another studio, but it was Blizzard. Warcraft 3 Refucked. Like, Warcraft 3 Refucked should have tanked the studio. Fortunately for them, it was a small project. But like, Warcraft 3 Reforged, it managed to bring so much shame onto Blizzard. Like, I think that's the moment when all the goodwill was lost. Like, people were clinging on to a little bit of hope. I mean, come on, it's Blizzard. It's going to get back up. But no, just no. And at this point, if you trash talk Blizzard, you're just kicking the horse while it's down. In the midst of time, Daikatana was a thing. Oh, well, I'm glad that, when my grandmother was in diapers, this event happened. Where a game managed to tank a game studio. And it took like another, 30 years until it happened again? No, I'm telling you, like, the writer of Forspoken is not going to write that game on their resume. There is no fucking way. Like, they're going to keep quiet. They're going to have a job gap for the time period that they worked at the studio. And people are going to ask, like, why are you not, what did you do during that time? I was under the NDA. I can't disclose what I did. I'm sorry, I can't talk about it. Like, imagine, I still find it hilarious. Like, most people would write on their resume everything they did. Especially if you're, like, a lead writer in a AAA game. Forspoken was bad, but it was more fun to watch streamers play than Hogwarts Legacy was. Hogwarts Legacy was one of the most boring games I've ever seen. I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy, but I think, like, if you're a fan of Harry Potter, you're going to like it. It is done for the Harry Potter fans with them in mind. And apparently it's getting a TV show. People who complain about the writing of Ragnarok being woke are cringe. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the writing being that well. I mean, there had, like, some woke elements in it, but like every Western game has it. It wasn't over the top. I think like most people expected God of War to be like the Greek Kratos, like I am Kratos, rawr, smash, 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 and it wasn't like that, so people were upset. Anyway, I need to go and write on my game. Do you know how cringe it is when you have to write naughty things for a game and you realize that people are going to read it? But I do live with that shame at night. So, and by the way, the artist for my game is going to be Romanian. That's why I recommended her to. Like, if I work with her, you can work with her. Full disclosure. If you need art drawn, she can draw your art. So, hit her up. Anyway, right.